And on this Monday, August 11th, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has announced that Australia will recognize a Palestinian state. This move aligns with recent signals from leaders in France, Britain, and Canada. In a statement, Foreign Minister Penny Wong says Australia will authorize the decision to recognize a Palestinian state next month.
We can't keep waiting for the end of a peace process that has ground to a halt. So last April, our government started a conversation with the Australian people about changing Australia's approach. We made clear we would recognise Palestine when it would best contribute momentum to peace. September is that time.
The recognition will be formalized at the United Nations General Assembly in September. Conditions include no role for Hamas in a Palestinian government and the demilitarization of Gaza. Israeli leader Benjamin Netanyahu criticized the decision, while Australian Jewish and Palestinian groups expressed differing views on its impact. The Trump administration has notified UCLA that it must pay $1 billion to settle claims of civil rights violations. According to the proposed settlement, the university discriminated against Jewish and Israeli students. In accepting the draft settlement, the school would also be required to appoint a monitor to focus on compliance with anti-discrimination laws. University of California System President James B. Milliken issued a statement saying that the Department of Justice document was under review. Sacred Heart University in Fairfield, Connecticut is shutting down its Multicultural Center along with its Sexuality and Gender Equity Center. Sacred Heart officials say the change is being made in response to evolving federal guidelines related to higher education. They also say the changes were made to ensure compliance with the new federal directives and to avoid any disruptions in institutional funding. The websites for both centers have already been taken down. Getting an abortion in Texas may become more difficult. A newly filed bill would enable lawsuits against those mailing the abortion pill to mothers without a doctor's office visit. The bill by State Senator Brian Hughes allows for a wrongful death lawsuit if the medication results in harm or death of an unborn child or the mother. It also takes aim at so-called shield laws, which protect out-of-state doctors by routing the lawsuit into federal court. Hughes says the goal is to stop abortions.
If you are making these pills and sending them to Texas to kill little unborn babies, you're going to be held accountable. That's what this bill does.
A massive fire at a Christian camp and retreat facility in Ravenna, Kentucky is under investigation. The flames broke out yesterday inside the lodge hall at Aldersgate Camp and Retreat Center. It took firefighters several hours to get the fire under control. No injuries have been reported, and the cause of the blaze remains under investigation. And that's Newsmakers for this Monday, August 11th, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.